Hello. This video is gonna be all about a reality check. It's time to disillusion ourselves and it's time to snap back to reality. It may, be a little bit unpleasant, but I promise you, once those feelings pass, you will feel more empowered, more confident, more sure than you've ever been because you're living from the truth. You're living through authenticity. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that you do not need to keep letting people back in. Stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses for yourself as to why you keep letting these people in. Whatever it seems like they're offering you, whatever it seems like they're giving you, let me tell you, what you can create, what you have the power to create, and what you have the power to manifest and create for yourself and your reality is way better than anything that they're offering. Because their sugar comes with a side of Their sugar comes with a side of And if you tired of taking people's bull crap, just to get this, just to get that, just to get this, just to feel like you have a friend, just to feel like you don't have to go to sleep alone at night, just to feel like you have a sense of security. Let me tell you something. When you bet on yourself, when you live in the full truth of your existence, when you garner that self-love, let me tell you, it hits different. It hits different. And the universe and your reality aligns to you because you step in an aura, you step in a frequency, in a vibration, okay? That is so bold, so empowered, so blazing that you literally start to create and manifest at an accelerated rate. So your thoughts start to become reality. Because now you're totally aligned. You've let go of anything that may have been holding you down, which is the reality, which is like an image of falseness. That false friend, that false lover, that false sense of security. Don't be letting people who have shown you who they are back in. Okay? Because it's crazy, because somebody who I had to realize was a repeat offender. She used to love to say this, and I thank her for it. Wisdom can come in many shapes, through many forms, through many types of people. She used to always say, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe them. Okay? And I'm not talking about some little misunderstanding, some misconception. I mean the gritty ditty. They betrayed you, they lied on you, they've shown you that they do not really mess with you like that, they don't respect you, your boundaries, they move shady. And y'all know what I'm talking about. If I used to have this friend where I used to be like, she's solid in every arena except for guys. Is she not solid at all? Okay? Stop making it seem like, oh, this friend cool, but when it come to money, they just a little iffy. You know what I'm saying? They can get a little shady. Then that is not a friend for you. Stop making excuses. Oh, I can deal with her, but I just can't go out with her, or we just can't split the bill together. Then let me tell you, that is a reflection of how they see you, of how they deal with you. Because then what I've learned, wisdom that I've learned, is what people won't do for you, they will do for others. Okay? So don't think that she's just like that with everybody. She's just like that. No. If it's somebody who she really respects and really cherishes, you best to believe they're not going to act shady. They're not going to act stingy. They're not going to treat you some type of way. They're not going to make you feel some type of way. They're not going to degrade you. And you deserve so much better. And so much better is always available to you. When you start to love yourself, you start to attract, okay? And it may not be instantaneous, but then you hold on to yourself. Because you have that self-love, you are filled. You are filled. You start to command a different type of presence. You start to command a different type of respect. You start to command a different type of reality. And before you know it, you're living in a reality with friends that you can trust, with a lover that you can trust, okay? You may have to swap out your given family with your chosen family, but you will be so much more happier, so much more enriched, enlivened within yourself. Your world. You'll look back at them people, at the memories, at what you thought you was holding on to, and you'd be like, yo, that wasn't even nothing. That was such an illusion. That was such, I was just on eggshells. I was on a fence. It could have went this way or that way. And to be honest, I am so much better without it. Because when you get something that's really solid, anything that's not solid can't compare. There is no comparison. You can't compete where you don't compare. And nothing compares to having that solid foundation, that solid core. Do not let repeat offenders back in. Because when you do, you keep a cycle going. You keep a timeline going. You keep a timeline where you don't value yourself as much. And it's like, well, what does me being with somebody else or me forgiving, right? And forgiving and letting people in is different. Like, people like to confuse the two. Forgiving is just lifting that weight off your shoulders, okay? How other people treat you is not a reflection of you. Doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Doesn't mean you deserve less. And when you see that people are treating you funny, when you see that people are funny acting, you don't have to take on that burden either to be like, dang, you know, I wish that person wasn't like that. You don't have to wish nothing, baby. You don't have to hope. You don't have to wish. You don't have to spend that energy trying to wish somebody wasn't like they were. It is what it is, okay? Put that wishing into you. Well, I wish I can get me a better, you know what I'm saying? I wish I can find me a solid friend, instead of wishing upon a star for them. So forgiveness is for you and you only. It's to lift that weight up off of your chest, so you're not carrying around all the baggage of the betrayal, of people rejecting you, of people not treating you how you deserve to be treated, okay? You're not carrying their burdens. You're not carrying their cross for them. You're not storing that within your heart, within your body, within your mind, within your soul, within your spirit. You're free. You're free to continue. So when you go to get that new man, when you go to get that new woman, when you go to get that new friend, when you meet these new people that feel like family, you're not constantly weighed down by the memories and the pain of the past. It'll be like a brand new start. It's a whole new world. I'm not a singer, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like I hit that a little bit. Just a little bit. But anyways, so that's what forgiveness is. That's truly what forgiveness is. And closing, and I feel like people confuse that with like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody deserves second chances. Second become third, third become fourth, fourth become fifth, and now it's just a cycle of you letting people do what they want to you instead of you demanding what you deserve, because you know what you deserve, because you wouldn't feel any type of way about it if you were completely okay with it. And some of us are under such strong illusions that we think we're happy. We, you know what I'm saying? Like, we forgot what happiness is. We forgot what it was like to truly feel safe. We forgot what it was like to truly enjoy someone else's company. And you ask the divine, you be like, if this is for me, show me that this is for me. Show me that I need to walk that. Show me who I need to walk away from. Show me who doesn't belong in my life. Show me the illusions that I am under, and you best believe they will show you each and every time. There will be somebody who you meet who you just light up from the inside. You just don't know why. And you're like, oh my gosh, this feels so different. And that's you realizing that their frequency and vibration is nothing like you've ever experienced. You'll meet a new person, you'll meet a new friend, you know, or you'll just meet someone passing, or you'll see it. Because here's the thing about it, you won't meet the new person, the new friend, until you let go of the old. But what will happen is you'll start to see videos, you'll start to see TikTok reels, you'll start to see YouTube shorts, you'll start to see shows that genuinely display what real friends, real family, what they're like. And you're like, wow, this is not what I've experienced. I always experience judgment. Every time I do something, they're judgmental. I always experience, you know what I'm saying, people just being overly critical, but they make it out as a joke. Oh, I'm just joking with you, I'm just cracking with you, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you feel bad about it. Every time they make these jokes, they hit a soft spot where, dang, like, you feel bad. You don't know where you stand with these people. You don't know whether they really truly ride for you or they don't, you know? Or it's always all this extra stuff. Every time you're with them, you're on guard. You feel like you have to do everything. You have to initiate everything. Whenever there's a falling out, it's always you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't make it up, if you don't make up with them, then this is the relationship. Or they keep trying to come back to you and you let them in, and the next thing you know, they're doing it again. They do not respect you. So that is what it means, or that's what the universe will show you. And it'll become very apparent who you need to cut off. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Sometimes it gotta be everybody. Sometimes everybody gotta go. Because depending on your self-love and your self-belief, you may have cultivated a whole slew of people in your life, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't respect you, doesn't choose you first, who abandons you, betrays you, acts funny, is jealous of you. There's the competition thing. If you're a beautiful woman, a gorgeous man, I don't know why I came out like that, but somebody gorgeous. Who gorgeous? Hey, boo. That kind of surprised me. I just surprised myself a little bit, but anyway, my head. If you're constantly feel like somebody trying to compete with you, somebody trying to one up you, but that's Brody, that's my boo, that's sister right there, but you always feel like she trying to one up you. You always feel like he trying to one up you. Every time you got some good news, they gotta have some better news. Every time you do something, they feel like they gotta do something better. Your birthday is before theirs. You do something for your birthday. Now on their birthday, they like going above and beyond. They just making sure like they just one upping you, you know? And it has nothing to do with like how they usually are. If somebody comes and they just bad all the time, they just looking good, it don't mean they upstaging you. It just means, you know, and that's why you have to do some soul searching to figure out whether you're a jealous person, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I attract all types of people. I'm attracting the people who needs to cut people off, and I feel like I'm attracting the people who needs to be cut off, like, to be honest. And, you know, you never know. So anyways, this is so important to close out cycles. You have to close out the cycles, because no new door can open unless you close the old door, okay? Unless you demonstrate a level of self-love where you're not going to tolerate these people in your life, sometimes your blessings can't come in. Your miracles can't come in. That breakthrough that you've been wanting, it's not going to come in. You've been accepting somebody coming into your life. You know what I'm saying? You're a revolving door. The same ex keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. But yet, you praying for a job promotion. But that job promotion requires a different level of self-love, a different frequency in order to make that money, in order to have that responsibility, in order to boss up like that. It requires a different level of self-love. But you are holding on. You're like, well, what does my career have to do with who I'm dating and who I choose to deal with? It has everything to do with you. It has nothing to do with the job per se, and it has nothing to do with the person. It has everything to do with you, what you will and will not accept, what you will and will not allow in your life, okay? So that's why it's so important to not let repeat offenders back in. Well, I've been doing it for this long. Why? You know what I'm saying? Who cares what they think? Oh, all of a sudden she acting bougie. All of a sudden she acting funny. All of a sudden she want to move differently. And it doesn't matter when you do it. It doesn't matter if they got you a gift for your birthday and they did something right after your birthday and you like, you know what? Enough is enough. Don't trip over what they just got you for your birthday. Don't trip over that. You deserved it anyway. Who cares what they think? They don't respect you enough to treat you right. So who cares what they gotta say? You doing it for you. And you deserve all of that. All of the gifts, all of the things that they might have done for you over the years. You deserve that and more. And the self-respect and the love. And to not feel like you're not competing. And to not feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know that you're a solid person in their life, and to feel like that you're always chosen first. You deserve so much. And do not let people cast an illusion. Don't accept the illusion that they're trying to cast. Well, nobody's perfect. Everybody make mistakes. I'm trying to do better. I got problems. Well, your issues, you're not going to keep projecting your problems, your issues, your lack of accountability, your lack of actually trying to do better, okay? Because if it's a person that's so destructive, that has so much trauma, that they're taking it out on other people, then they need to take the accountability and they need to step away from every relationship that they have in which they're hurting people, and they need to heal themselves. But because they're not doing that, because they're continuing to perpetuate a cycle of trauma, and they don't care, they just want to not be lonely, they just want your attention, they just want it, you know. But they don't care that the deep effects that it's having on you. They don't care how they're holding you back. They'll hold you back sometimes just to hold you back. And that's for my spiritual warfare people. That's for my people who are in karmic relationships, whether that be friends, family, or lovers. Because sometimes they understand the life that you have. They understand what you're worth. And they know that they can't give it to you. They know they don't have it in them. They don't want to have it in them. They've already made up their mind. As soon as they feel like they can't give it to you, that's them making up their mind that they're not going to give it to you. They're not going to do the work. They're not going to give it to you. But they will continuously be around you. They will continuously ask for chance after chance after chance. Knowing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, they know deep within themselves that they're holding you back deep within you. And so sometimes you wonder, well, why can't this person just let me go? You know what I'm saying? If you're in a situation where you're like, you know, why don't this person just leave? And I just told you why. They're content to hold you back. Because you're the prize. Even though it may seem like everything else in their life is falling apart in order to hold on to you, they will hold on to you because you are such a gem. You are such a wonder of this world. And it's not up to them to be done with you. It's up to you to be done with them. It's self-love. It's not them making the decision. It's your decision. It's your choice. And this is why I'm making this video now, because I can honestly truly say that I've done it from top to bottom. You know, I've had this topic in my phone for about a week or two. I've had it for some time. And there was still one lingering relationship where I was trying to keep the connection. I was trying to mend it. I was trying to at least be cordial. I was trying not to burn the bridge. I was trying to not necessarily keep the cord attached, but keep the bridge up. You know? And for my people who co-parent, I feel you. I see you. I am you. Okay? Because that's what it was. It was like, oh, you're going to need to co-parent. You're going to need to this. You're going to need to work together. But things can't truly change for the better unless you change the situation. Sometimes that's burning that motherfucking bridge. If they just keep trying you, they keep disrespecting you, but they keep coming back like everything's okay, they're not changing. But they are dangling this, they're dangling that, you know? Oh, the children. Oh, the this, oh, the that. The children ain't gonna go nowhere whether you burn the bridge or not. Burn it. Let that motherfucker burn to the ground. So if you're in any of these situations where maybe it's not just you involved, maybe it's a business partner, you know? Maybe you got into business with somebody and it is just not working, you know? And you can't dissolve the business because that's your bread and butter and that's their bread and butter. You best to keep it strictly professional, and there's a way to keep it strictly professional. You burn the bridge to friendship. You do not deal with them. You hold them to that standard. You hold them to the honesty. Because, you know, there's ways, if they start acting shady with it, there's litigation. You know what I'm saying? They mess around, lose the whole business. So let them mess around and find out if they won't. But what they can't do is come back in, and while they talking sweet to your face, they stealing money behind your back. They doing shady business deals behind your back. Because, oh, I got this, I'll do the audit, or I'll get this person to audit, don't worry about it. And you trusting them like, all right, I'm gonna get it one more chance. Next thing you know, they got you into some Now all of a sudden, nothing is documented. This is how business partners go to jail together. Because nothing is written in stone. Because you're still friendly, ha ha, he he. Oh, we talk over the phone. No, let everything be in writing. Let it be through text messages. Let it be through emails. That's how you keep it strictly professional. You don't talk on the phone with these people. We're not doing no he say, she say. You document everything. And you handle your business like you should. It ain't no slacking. It ain't no laziness. And that is you showing up for yourself. That's you protecting yourself. That is you choosing yourself. When you close out the cycles with these people, you choose yourself instead. You clutch, and that's the message that I got. When you let go of people, you hold on to yourself. You hold on. Because maybe the next relationship, the next connection, the next business partner, the next opportunity is not there yet. It doesn't come yet. It doesn't come immediately. It'll take some time. But until then, what do? What do? You sit, you feel the emptiness, you feel the space that is freed up, and you celebrate that space. You don't look at it as emptiness. You look at it as space for new blessings to come in. You celebrate that. You ever been in the new house and how everything just seems so big and spacious? You ever get rid of something old and you're waiting for the new to come in, and it's just all this space. It's all this possibility. That's how you look at it. You don't look at it as, oh, I'm lonely. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I have all this free time now. Or, oh, I've lost the connection. It wasn't a strong connection. It wasn't something to be valued with. If you had to end it, it wasn't something to be valued in the first place. Not to the point where it's making you sad. It's making you unhappy. Because if you're ending the connection, you were already unhappy. So think about it as the connection, and all the unhappiness that came with it is moving out. So now there's your space to fill it up with whatever you like. Joy, excitement, passion, creativity, imagination, spirituality, grounding. It's all these things: love, trust, safety. Okay? Because a lot of us are in situations that make us feel unsafe. And that's the truth of it. So don't let these repeat offenders back in. You feel unsafe with them. You feel unhappy with them. Then they begin to cast the illusion that as you keep accepting them back in, you start to subconsciously feel like that's all there is. You start to subconsciously feel like the relationship and the dynamics that you have with this person applies to all. That's why you get the women that says all men ain't. Or you get the men that be like all women ain't. Because when you release those connections, also forgive them. Let it go. So you're not constantly repeating the same cycle as well. You're not constantly attracting people according to your beliefs because they've tainted your beliefs. Don't let them taint their beliefs. Let them take all their bullcrap, all their dynamics right on with them. And in that empty space, you let the possibilities, the infinite possibilities, so the possibility that men can be good, that women can be good, that women can be loyal and faithful, men can be loyal and faithful, that you deserve as much as you give out. You deserve respect and honor. That all business people aren't motivated. Every business partner you have won't be motivated by, or won't be motivated by greed, won't be shady, won't start to turn when the money starts to come in. You'll attract people like that. So when they leave, let all the beliefs and all the things that they have, let it go with them. Let it leave right with them. Stop letting them back in, because it's changing your belief system. It's changing what you believe. It's changing how you see yourself. It's affecting your self-love. It's a representation of your self-love. And that might be a hard one to swallow. Because when you look back at some of the offenses, they're repeat offenders. So there's offenses involved. And you look at what the offenses are, it really starts to paint a picture like, wow, this is what I believe I deserve. Why do I even keep talking to this person? Wow. I've never done anything like that to somebody else. So why do I think that I have to deal with someone else who does do that? Do I think that nothing else is available? Do I think all people is like this? Oh, so my belief system did change. Let's change that belief. So I hope this helped. Okay? Because a lot of the times it be illusions. Oh, they make money. They make good money as a business partner. But, you know, their dealings or however, whatever it is, whatever the, you know, the upsides to having them. Oh, but they always answer the phone when I call. Oh, but I can always hang out with them when I'm lonely. Well, it's time to spend some time with yourself, because that's just an illusion. You're spending time with someone who doesn't respect you. So instead of looking at it as time well spent, that was a waste of time. That's a waste of my love, a waste of a connection. So, oh my goodness. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm so happy to make this video for y'all, because this is something that has really helped me. This is more wisdom, more food for thought, more, I don't know, I was going to say fruit for your food, fruit for your tummy, fruit for your, I don't know, something about fruit. How fruit is like refreshing and delicious and sweet. More fruit for your life. Fruit is about like fertility, you know, bearing fruit. You know, maybe that's like a big thing, I don't know. Or like a synchronicity in your life. Like, I'm big on fruit, I love fruit, but maybe it's like specific to your life. I hope you guys like it. Share, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely let me know. Like, it's not even like, oh, I'm nosy, because I saw that too, when somebody was like, I want to see your comments. No, we can have a back and forth conversation, because it's no judgment here. If you name it, I've been through it, and I didn't think I was going to go through certain stuff. But you name it, I've been through it. And it's like, I'm here with you. I'm speaking from experience. I'm not speaking off of, I'm not channeling. I'm speaking from me. I'm speaking, if I'm channeling anything, I'm channeling my soul, my soul's wisdom. So there's no judgment here. There is no pretense. I understand. And don't look at me and be like, oh, she ain't been through. You'll be surprised. I don't look like what I've been through, and that is such a blessing. I am a miracle walking, baby. Because let me tell you. See my face? Let me tell you. So, definitely feel free to comment. Like, come on now, real recognizes real, authenticity over here. If that's one thing I've never been somebody who, and that has gotten me in trouble too, because me being so willing to share what I've been through, I had to be careful, because people were just eating up what I was going through, instead of like I was attracting the type of people where I would tell them everything, but they wouldn't tell me anything, and they would just be stuck on me. So best believe I'm here with you. You know what I'm saying? We be going through a struggle. Life is not picture perfect, and life is not easy, because we're meant to grow and change and evolve, and that's not easy. So I understand, and I love you guys, and